Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are safe, healthy and strong. Well, it's been so long that we haven't met each other. But do you know something? I am extremely excited about today's class. Do you know why? Because we're going to learn something new today, and that is my favorite. So, shall we begin with today's lesson? So, let's continue with our wonderful journey of learning English grammar. Kids, let's begin our lesson with a warming up exercise. Well, do you remember that we did some exercises in the previous class? So today we shall begin with breathing exercise. So at my count of 1, you are going to breathe in and breathe out. So are you ready? We are going to repeat it 3 times. Okay? So begin it. 1. Sit properly, sit straight, don't crouch. Yes, good children. So sit straight, take this position on your hand or form this mudra on your hand and sit relaxed. 1. Breathe in. 2. 3. 'Now, today we shall learn a yoga exercise. This exercise is my favorite. You know why? Because it makes us be like a bee. Be like a bee? Zzz. Do you all know what are busy bees? Yes. So today we are going to learn the Bhramari exercise. Now why should we learn this exercise? We should be learning this exercise to improve our attention, our focus, okay? And make our ears super sharp so that you will be able to listen attentively and learn better. Are you all ready? Can I show you a demo first? Okay, so for that you're going to observe me really carefully. So sit in a relaxed position and now take your hands, take your palms like this, put your thumb here in the ears. You're going to press your ear there. Can you see this part of your earlobe? Yeah, you're going to see here this part. You're going to press there and try to close all the voices from outside, and then slowly close your eyes with the 4 fingers. And then when you breathe in, and then while you breathe out, you're going to say okay, and then relax again. So do you want me to show it again? So first, hands like this, put your thumb in the ear there and press it, then close your eyes, place your fingers on the eye, breathe in and say and then leave your hands out. So when you are doing this, you are going to breathe in. Okay? Ready? Good. So we shall begin this at the count of 1, then at 2 and 3. You're going to do it 3 times. Okay? Now start. 1. Like this. Down. You can also try reciting or chanting a mantra, that's Om. Okay? So now Om. Hands down. Relax. 3. Okay kids, make sure the next time when you practice this exercise, you're sitting straight and your hands are straight. Okay? Now again at my count of 1, 2 and 3, breathe in, breathe out. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 'Now we shall end this exercise by clapping. Do you all remember our exercise, clapping exercise? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kids, now it's time for the most important part of the lesson. What is that? You forgot, no? That's pearls of wisdom. Today we shall learn that if a man is on a right path, then he should be always persevering on that path. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean to say that when you are doing a right thing. Ma'am, what is a right thing? Like for example, you are helping your mother. Okay? You are doing your work. You are not cheating. You are not lying. So these are the good habits. These are the right things. So when you are doing this, you are not supposed to stop. But you are supposed to continuously do that. So when you are not lying, never say a lie, even if it is something small. Okay? Always say the truth to your parents. Next, you are helping your mother in her kitchen work, or putting your toys in the basket, putting your books properly on the desk. Then you should do that every day. You should not trouble your mummy to do your work for her. Okay? So this is what we mean to do the right things and to persevere, to do it continuously. Students, you all have learned in your KG simple sentences. Correct? For example, you all would have come in front of the teacher and introduced yourself. Correct? So, when you have introduced yourself at that time, you would have framed simple sentences like, my name is Gitanjali. I am 7 years old. This is my teacher. She is very kind to me. All these sentences, right? Let me give you another example. You came to school and you would have met new friends. What did you speak to them when you first met them? You would have said, "My name is Nathan. I am 9 years old. I like studying. What is your name?" Right? In all these sentences, we are using am, are and is. So my dear children, the topic of today's lesson is am, are and is. Students, today we shall understand when you will be using am, are and is. What are the sentences or what are the nouns which will be preceded by these auxiliary verbs? Now, this is a new word. You should learn that these three, that is am, are and is. See, am, are and is. They are auxiliary verbs or the helping verbs. Okay? So let's begin. When do I use am? Am is always used with I. Okay? For example, I am Nathan. I am a boy. Correct? When do we use are? We use are with we, you, they and plurals. Now we learn about them in detail. Then we are going to use is with it, he, she and singular nouns. We will solve exercises in order to learn these auxiliary verbs better. So let's begin with a small activity. Here are some words. Now they all are nouns and pronouns. Correct? This you might have learnt in your KG. Let's try to fit in these auxiliary verbs. Okay? So let's begin. She. What will you fill here? She. Can I fill am? No. She am? Is that sounding correct? No. She am can never sound right. It can always be she is. Can you repeat, kids? How does it sound? Or how is it grammatically correct? That is she is. Repeat that, children. She is. So we are going to fill the blank here with is. Okay? Next one. He. What are you going to follow up with this, or what is the verb that this noun will take up? He is. Right? You can never write he are. Can you write? See? If you listen to this sentence only, you feel there is something wrong. So always remember, when you are reading or writing, framing sentences, read it loud and hear there is something wrong which is not matching. Then you should stop there and see which is the verb I should add. He is. Okay? Now I can only add is to these pronouns. Now this is a proper noun. Okay, the naming word Rakhi. So Rakhi is. It cannot be Rakhi am or Rakhi are. Correct? So Rakhi is. Next, I am. Okay. So here I will write am. So this is what we learnt here. I am. Okay? Are. This is a question. Now here are you. Now look at this. This is a variation. Here the are is coming before. Correct? So this helping verb is coming before. Why is it coming before? Because it is asking a question. So are you. So I am going to fill here with a pronoun. Okay kids? Now there is a difference here. I am, are you. So this are can also be used sometimes before or in the starting of the sentence. Why? Because we want to be asking a question. Okay? Next, we. What are we going to use here? Look at this. Are. We are going to use are. So are is used with we. Are is used with you. Are is used with they, and also with plurals. Now plurals means what? You remember we learnt one and many in our second chapter. So what is that we are supposed to add? For example, kites are, then pencils are. So when you are writing many, they are going to carry the helping verb are. So here we are, you are, they are. So kids, these are the pronouns where you are using is, am and are. Is it clear? Students, you all have your English grammar book. Please take that book out and come to page number 52. See here, turn the page, come to page number 52. Now, fill in the blanks using words from the box. Here you have this yellow box which has the noun and the pronoun. Students, I want you all to take your English grammar book. Now come to page number 52. On page 52, you will see this exercise which says fill in the blanks using the words from the box. So in the box you see there are words which are noun and pronouns. Okay. So we are going to fill in the correct noun in the place of these colored boxes. And look at this, the center. It is. Now what is this is? This is the helping verb. So what should it be taking? It should be taking the noun which is singular. Correct? So is refers to one. So can we pick the noun or the pronoun which refers to a singular? Look at the first one, John. John is a naming word which is one person, right? It's one boy. So John can be written here. So let me give this a number and you are going to write 1 here. So you're going to write John here in the red box. So let's begin with the second one. We. What is we? We means when we are talking about many people. It could be many students, right? So we cannot use this word with this. So we shall skip it. Let's move on to you. You is again a pronoun. It's a singular, but you cannot use that with is. So we are going to skip this. Next, cows. How many are there? One or many? Yes, children? There are many cows, right? So can we write it along with is? No. So we are going to skip this as well. Move on to the next one. That's Rahul. Now Rahul is again singular. So yes, we can write this here. Shyam. This is again a noun. So you can write it here. Okay? It. Now what is it? Whenever we are referring to an object, for example, I want to say it is a book, right? Or I want to say it is a cat, it is a dog. So when do we use it? When we want to refer to an animal, an object. Well, what is this? This is a chalk, right? It is an orange chalk. So I have to use it with is. So I am going to place this here. So this is number 4. So what is that? It is number 4. So I'm going to write this here. Okay. Now I. As I told you, I is always used with am. See, there is only one blank. So if you want to, you can write it here. I. Okay. Then they. They means what? When we are referring to many people. Look at this. Here they are family members. Correct? So here also they means plural. They is cannot be written together. You can always write they only with are. So you skip that. Next, he. Yes, I can write this. She. I can write this as well. Wait, I skipped one. What is that? Box. What is box? Yes. Can I write it with am, are or is? I can only write it with is. So I can write he, box and she. All these three in these blanks. Let me give a number. 5, 6, 7. So here 5, 6, 7. You are going to write the names in the boxes. Okay, children? Now let's understand are. See, it is very clear. We have done these. So whichever words which have no number will be written in these boxes. So let's again begin. So we can give them numbers here. We stopped at 7. Let's give it 8. So 8 here. And then U can be 9. 10 can be cows. 11 can be they. Now, so here 8, 9, 10, 11. So students, I hope you have understood how to identify the nouns along with the correct helping verb. Students, let's come to page number 53 on your grammar textbooks. You are going to solve this exercise using is, am and are. So look at this first one. Fill in the blanks using is, am and are. I dash Nina. So here, remember that rule? You've always used I. And then with that, you are going to use the helping verb am. Okay? So, in these two blanks or in these two questions which are beginning with the I, you are going to use am. Okay? I am Nina. I am 6 years old. Now, can you tell me what will be the answer for this one? Rahul dash my brother. Okay? Rahul dash my brother. So Rahul dash, what will you use here? Will you use is, am or are? Okay? So Rahul is my brother. You are going to use Rahul is my brother. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. So here I would write is. Okay? Kids, let's continue with the 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th questions. Okay? Now, 5. My mother dash a teacher. So, what is the answer that I can fill here? Yeah? So, it is. My mother is a teacher. Okay? Bingo. Dash my pet dog. Bingo is my pet dog. We dash a happy family. So what are we going to fill here? We are going to fill are. We are a happy family. These are my friends. So here if you see, these, we, all of them are plurals and they always take are. Then Bingo is a dog. So it is taking up is. That is singular and it is taking is. So always we are using singular with is. Okay? Students, by now you all would have understood when we use am, are and is. Okay? Now what I mean to say here, that we shall begin focusing on one auxiliary verb. Let's begin with am. Okay? So now I would want you to fill in the answers of the blanks or the questions that I am going to write on the green board. Okay? So let me begin with 4 examples. So first one, it says I dash Nathan, I dash 6 years old, I dash a boy, I dash studying, so look at these sentences now. I dash Nathan. What am I going to fill here? Yes, you are right. You are going to fill am. So here I am Nathan. I dash 6 years old. So I am going to fill I am 6 years old. I am a boy. Next, I am studying. Okay, I am studying. So if you have observed that am is a helping verb which always takes a I. Okay, it always takes I. So now we always know that when a sentence begins with I, it shall always take a helping verb am. Okay? Students, now we shall understand the different scenarios in which we are using are. Okay? Now we are going to know sentence by sentence what is that noun that goes along with the helping verb are. Okay? So look at the first sentence. We dash girls. So here we is a plural. It refers to a group of girls. So we are girls. So we write are. Then you are boys. Yes? So you, if there are many, then you write you are boys. Then they dash playing. What are these girls and boys doing? They all are playing. So here it says are. Then look at the next example here. Komal and Rita are riding bicycle. Now here the main thing to be noted is we are talking about 2 person or 2 people. Okay? When we are talking about more than 1 person, then we are writing are. Okay? Here the mice dash eating cheese. The mice are eating cheese. So what is happening here? What are mice? Mouse is singular, mice is many. So mouse is one, mice is many. So many words, that is plurals, will always take the mice are eating cheese. Okay? Next one, Indians are winning the match. Kids, look at this word Indians. So they are again specifying to a larger group of people. So they are plurals, and are can also be used with any name, place, animal and thing. Okay? So here are. So for that, you can always come to your page number 53 on your grammar book. Okay? So in this table, you have been given instructions or you have been given clarification on the noun or the pronoun that could be used with is, am and are. Students, now let's understand in what sentences or in what situations are we using is. Okay? So is always used with singular. Okay, singular noun. For example, the bird dash flying. So what is happening here? The bird is flying. The girl dash dancing. So the girl is dancing. Here, Radha dash praying. So what will be using here? It is. Next one, an apple dash a healthy fruit. So an apple, what is the verb that is going to come here? Is a healthy fruit. She dash working hard. So what is the answer here? She is working hard. So if you observe, we have been using is with singular noun and pronoun. Okay? Students, I want you to come to page number 54 of your grammar textbook. Now look at this. Choose the correct word. In this exercise, you will see that 3 options have been given. You are very carefully going to read the sentences, identify them as singular, plural, or a naming word, and accordingly fill in with a helping verb. It dash hot outside. So as I told you, the rule applies. It is hot outside. So what are we going to do? We are going to choose this correct answer and we are going to write it in the blank. Second one, I dash hungry. So with I, there is always one verb, that is am. So we are going to write am here. Next, I dash writing poems. So I am writing poems. He dash the fastest swimmer in the class. He is the fastest swimmer in the class. Because this is singular, we choose this one. The dog dash barking. So what are we going to write here? We are going to choose the correct answer from here, that is. The dog is. You dash Rita's sister. So with you, we always write are. So you're going to write are over here. We dash going to a party. We dash are going to a party. So we are going to a party. So are is the auxiliary verb that we are going to use. The red dress dash very pretty. Now how am I going to fill this blank? The red dress is singular. So I am going to write is. The red dress is very pretty. Students, let's move on to the next exercise. It says tick the correct sentence and put cross for the incorrect one. Now here, when we are going to read these sentences, we shall see if the auxiliary verb am, is, are is correctly used. So if it is correctly used, then you put a tick mark. And if it is incorrectly used, you put a cross. So children, are you ready? Let's begin with the exercise. You will have to read each sentence twice in order to understand the correct sentence. Yami is riding a horse. Again we shall read it. Yami is riding a horse. Is that correct? Yes, it is correct. So I shall put a tick mark. You is looking beautiful. Read again. You is looking beautiful. Does this sound correct? No, it does not. There is something wrong. Can you identify, children, what is wrong? Well, yes, this is wrong. You are looking beautiful is the correct answer. So we are going to put a cross. He is a naughty boy. He is a naughty boy. Now what is this? This is a correct sentence. So we are going to put a tick. The lion is chasing the deer. The lion is chasing the deer. Is this correct? Yes, it is correct. It's the lion, singular, correct? So it is. So the lion is chasing the deer is a correct sentence. The books are kept on a shelf. Look at this, books. So books is plural and it will always take the helping verb are. The books are kept on a shelf. So it's a correct sentence. They is learning music. Children, they is a plural word. Correct? We refer they when we are talking about many people. So here, they is learning music is incorrect. So, is there something wrong here? Let's move on to the next sentence. Tupur are playing with her brother. Tupur are playing with her brother. Is that correct? Is it sounding right? No, it is not sounding right. This is wrong here. R is wrong. Tupur is singular. It's talking about only one girl. So here it should have been is. So the sentence is wrong. I put a cross. V is watching a film on cats tonight. See here, look at the noun. It says we. What is we? We refers to many people again. So is the helping verb. Is it correct? We is watching a film on cats tonight. Is it right? No, it is not. It is we are. So here it is wrong. So kids, I hope the exercises are really easy for you. Okay? Students, it's time for us to come to page number 55. And you're going to solve this exercise B. Correct these sentences. You're going to write the sentences in the correct grammatical way. Okay? I are a student of first grade. Is it correct? No, it is not. So we are going to write in the place of are the correct helping verb, that is I am a strong student of first grade. So see the change in the sentence now. Observe are and am. Okay. So here I are has been changed to I am a student of first grade. Next, they am my classmates. They am. This is wrong. So we are going to correct this sentence into they are my classmates. Okay, children? So I want you to complete the rest of the questions in your notebook. Now, once you have finished this, you're going to come to page number 51 of your grammar textbook and going to finish this exercise. Okay? So this is your homework. Finish the exercise on page 51 and then finish this exercise on page 52 and finally finish this exercise on page 55. Students, it's time to end our chapter. I'm sure you would have understood when and where we use these auxiliary verbs. So, we shall now quickly have a recap and conclude this chapter with an activity. I will tell you a story now. It's a story about a girl named Sarah. She is ready for the first day of her school. She is now planning to get ready to go to school. So let's see what is happening on the very first day before she leaves for the school. So are you all ready? Okay. So here, hello, I dash Sarah. Now what are you going to do? You are going to give me the answers for these blanks. And what is the correct word now that has to be filled in this particular blank? Okay. So hello, I Yes, children, what is the answer? Yes, you are right. It is am. So it is am. I am Sarah. I dash 5 years old. So again, I am 5 years old. Now can you tell me what will be the answer for this particular blank? Today dash my first day at school. So today is, okay? So I am going to use is. Now you are going to tell me the next answer, okay? So today is my first day at school. I dash going to study in grade 1. So can you tell me what is the answer here? Yes, kids? Yes, you're right. It is going to be I am going to study in grade 1. Next, my school dress dash ready. I have, okay, my school dress dash ready. So the school uniform, what is the answer? Uniform is singular. So think about it. Yes, it is. You are right, children. My school dress is ready. Then I have polished my shoes. Yes, you all do that when you come to school. So she says, I have polished my shoes. They dash shining. So what is the correct answer, kids? I'm sure you all have the answer. Yes, it's are. So here it is to be they are shining. And finally, my new pencil box. Box is singular. So can you tell me what should be the correct answer to it? The new pencil box. Yes, one of you? Is. Very good. So it is. So it says, my new pencil box is yellow. So let's read the story again. So story about Sarah who is getting ready for her school. Hello, I am Sarah. I am 5 years old. Today is my first day at school. Next, I am going to study in grade 1. My school dress is ready. I have polished my shoes. They are shining. My new pencil box is yellow. So kids, I hope you all have understood this chapter really well. I want you to read the chapter, complete all the exercises in the textbook, do the last exercise in your notebook and watch the video carefully, maybe once or twice. Now, with this, I say you all a goodbye and wish you stay healthy, safe at homes. Happy learning. Bye-bye.